When it comes to discussing the realities of parenting, you can expect some sensitive material and occasional profanity.
Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to Anonymous Mom, a podcast where two childhood friends reconnect to discuss mom life, adulting, and everything in between.
What are we talking about this week?
Underwear. And I'm floored with the things that you found. Absolutely floored. I know people don't wear underwear from when I spray tan people, and I'm always like, we suggest wearing underwear for your first spray tan so you have a good before and after line. And people look at me like, I don't have underwear on. I just thought everybody wore underwear until they're like, well, I don't have underwear. So then I had to start buying disposable underwear so that people had underwear to wear, because the amount of people that don't wear underwear floored me. And then I'm asking my friends, I was like, I couldn't not wear underwear. I'll get graphic because that's what we're doing. But me and another girlfriend always say we're droolers down there.
God.
Do you not have, I don't know.
Well, from what I read, like some of that stuff goes away because a lot of it's, I don't know if perspiration's the right term.
Yeah.
But like the sweat builds up, and that might be.
It might be because I'm wearing underwear. I do know, like,
well, I mean, I know that there's still discharge. Like,
yeah. Like, and my doctor said, because like I've had like UTIs and like stuff going on. Actually, there's been weird stuff going on in that area because my pH. FYI, ladies, if you are having issues in there, 100% a pH thing, because I took a med and it messed with my pH really bad, and things weren't happy down there at all. And that's what caused it. Anyway, and there's what I'll tell you what my doctor told me to do for that another time. And you're going to die when you know what I had to do. But she kept telling me, stop wearing thong underwear, because that's obviously what's causing that. Wear cotton panties and don't wear leggings. Don't wear
leggings? Oh, because it's too trapped?
It's too trapped, and there's too much moisture in there, and that's what's causing that. Okay. I have a badonkey dog. I have junk in my trunk, and so I can't find underwear that fit me correctly because my butt's bigger.
Okay, you want to know what I use? And I have not used any other underwear since being pregnant. That store, Motherhood Maternity.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still have actual stores, but they're online still. And they have, hold on, I'm just going to go grab it quick.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Show me your undies.
So anybody on YouTube will see my underwear. Hold on,
We'll get more viewers.
You want to see my panties? So they have this part.
Yeah.
And that's technically for like when you have a belly bump, but when you have a bigger butt, it gives you that extra in the back.
Oh, see, and that's the problem that I have.
And they're cotton.
Okay. So that is always the problem, that if I find a pair that fit my butt, then we're good. It's the same with jeans. I have the same problem with jeans. The size of my butt and my waist are different.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I always wear thongs because it's the only thing. But my doctor's like, that is just legit bacteria rubbing up against other things, and it's so bad for you.
E. coli.
Yeah, I mean,
I've never, knock on wood, like when I wore thongs, I never had that issue, but reading that.
Yeah, I mean, okay, then I'm shocked. Okay, you go ahead and read what you found.
Oh, because you're thinking about the stuff that you're shocked about already?
Yes, like completely shocked. I know people don't change underwear sometimes, but I was more shocked knowing people didn't know underwear, and then you shared this, and I was like, what the fuck are people like you? This is disgusting to me. This is so disgusting to me.
I know. Let's have a little backstory for listeners. When you brought up this subject and wondering, how many people wear underwear and how many people don't, my thought was, okay, well, there's got to be statistics on how many people don't wear underwear, because I assumed it would be low. But while trying to find that, all these other statistics popped up first. Like I typed in what percentage of people wear underwear, and then this stuff came up instead.
I mean, this is just like blowing my mind.
Yeah. So here we go.
Yeah.
And we'll have these links in the description for the episode that are linked on social media. So from one study posted in September 2019, quote, according to the results of this study, 45% of Americans say they've worn their underwear 2 days or more, and 46% have owned the same pair of underwear for a year or longer. Is there a problem with having underwear for longer than a year?
Okay, so I'm okay with the having underwear longer than whatever. Like I've gotten, and I only like go buy new underwear when all of a sudden like, oh my God, they're starting to rip.
Yes.
But then I go buy, then I buy like two 5-packs. So I have 10 pairs of underwear now. And then I just like go through whatever. So that's not shocking to me. But this wearing the same pair of underwear 2 days in a row is shocking to me.
Or
Like,
more. Oh, it gets worse too.
oh yeah, I know. After I read, I was like, whoa.
I mean, yeah, if I have an overnight and, I've definitely worn it for like a day and a half, 2 days for sure. But that's only when the circumstances, call for it.
Right. Yeah.
But I definitely not a normal thing for me.
No. I get it happens once in a while, but this is clearly saying like half of
this is saying
this is a regular thing that
regular
they just
thing
change their underwear every day. I guess if you don't, I'm not judging you. I couldn't do that.
Well, actually, so here's the thing. It just says that they've worn their underwear 2 days or more. So if you're interpreting it like us, well, yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
It's not saying it's a regular thing. So this might have been misleading to make the statistics look bonkers.
Yeah. Well, it did. It worked.
Well, they did a good job.
Yeah. Well, I'm hook, line, sinker because.
All right. So 38% of those who responded didn't know how long they'd owned their oldest undies. They use the words undies and panties. And so it's gross. Yeah. But another 1/5 had held on to their tidy whities for more than 4 years. I definitely have underwear from college.
I do, definitely.
My thing is too, like my weight has fluctuated, especially after getting pregnant. And there's certain underwear that I fit into where it's like, well, if I'm that size, why would I buy new underwear when this is perfectly new underwear?
Right.
I'm going to save it.
Right. Well, and other two, okay, so this sounds silly, but I have period underwear that you wear during when you have your period.
Oh, yeah.
And like there's period panties. Like I hope everybody has period. Like I can't be, especially because I do wear thongs. I have period panties. That's like thing. And then I have other underwear that I wear like after sex underwear because that's a thing. So I think having different kinds of underwear that are only maybe being used.
Yeah. Once a month, that's
right.
The wear and tear is not the same as every day.
Right. Well, I hope I'm not weird for having period
underwear. Oh, I think everybody does. Because if
you
get a stain on it, it's like, you don't want to stain all your underwear.
Right. Yeah. So then you throw it away. And I guess I probably go through period underwear more than regular underwear. But
I just always try to wear black underwear. So even if there's a stain, it's like,
what you don't know won't hurt you. What you don't know doesn't kill you.
Okay. You just made me think. Have you seen that underwear for your period where you just go in it?
Yes.
Have you ever tried them?
No, I do. So
I know.
When my daughters get their period, we have some for when they do, because that's something that you don't want to have to worry about. I want that for like those late days that I don't need to wear a tampon. I don't know if I need a pad. The end of the period days, I would totally wear those. I would totally, but I don't know if I could wear it.
Full flow?
No.
Because I was wondering about that too, like in public, it's almost like the discs when we were talking about that. And what do you do? Like, do you get it in the sink and you squeeze it out? I mean, like, wouldn't you have to put on new underwear?
And then you have to wash it separately because let's be for real. Like, you're not going to wash it.
Yeah, you'd have to wash it in a sink.
Blood stains. So
yeah.
I don't know if it'd be more messier.
All your clothes are just
yes. And it would look like somebody got murdered in the bathroom when you're trying to rinse out your panties.
Oh my God. Yeah, I've been curious, and then again too, like I said, with underwear, it's just, I mean, I'm sure there is some sort of custom underwear store, but too much underwear is not shaped for certain figures. And then you end up having to buy a larger size and that doesn't fit you because it's too long.
Well, and now the high cut underwear are such a thing where like the 80s again, like the swimsuits where it goes up over your hips.
We're getting to that, I think. I have that statistic in here because I did not even think about that.
Oh yeah.
So let's
keep going.
Keep rolling along. All right. While just half of people reportedly swap their underwear on a daily basis, this is where it starts getting fucked up. More than 13% have kept the same pair of underwear on for longer than a week.
Okay. Again.
I smell that.
Yes. Yes.
Just reading that, I have a scent in my nose.
So then I wonder, are these people what ages are prone to that?
And then on that note, men are 2.5 times likelier to wear their underwear for a week more than women are, which it's 20% for men and only 8% for women. I'm not surprised by that.
No, I'm not surprised by it, but then the age range.
Yes, but I'm also surprised that it's only 20%.
Yeah.
So those in the 25 to 35 age range are prone to wear the same pair the longest.
Okay, so that is what fucks with my head a little bit. I would have thought it'd be like older people because it's not like you're worried about having that sounds silly, but like I'm thinking like that is a area where like you want to keep clean if you're sexually active. I don't know. You're dating, like that is a prime age.
I do not know how you can wear it for a full week.
I don't either. And I'm thinking like I thought it would be older people. I mean, I guess I don't know who they all like the age that this was all like taken with, but like I'm thinking like prime having baby time. If you're not married, you're searching, or not married, but you're dating.
It just doesn't feel good.
No, like, and you're stinky.
Yeah.
unless you have very good hygiene down there. And
even that, I don't think it matters.
I don't think you could. I think that's stank.
If you wore the same clothes for a week, you know what I mean?
Right. And you're not peeing and pooping. I just think, especially after so this is silly, but you're wearing the same underwear for a week. We just had to go over with COVID how to wash your hands.
Oh, yeah.
What is happening down there when you didn't even know how to wash your hands?
Yeah.
Ew. That's a whole nother subject, but I was very shocked at that. That was very
well. And then it says only 16% of respondents can say all their underwear is less than a year old. Who's buying new underwear every single year? It's just such a waste. Like
I'd be curious to see what other people would say after they hear this. Like,
what are you doing that you need to have underwear?
Yeah. Well, do you buy? I know people who match bra and underwear every day. I do not. I can't imagine.
Oh God, no.
No, I mean, there's days I don't wear a bra, so.
Yeah.
That would mean I don't have to wear underwear, and I do not doing that.
I mean, you feel naked even in clothes if you're not wearing underwear. And then like you said too, it's just, you need some sort of barrier.
Yeah. The amount of women that were like, I don't wear underwear that I met through spray tanning, I feel like it's 50-50. Yeah. Not kidding you. Like the amount of women that I spray tan, 50% of them wore and 50% didn't. And I'm like, I don't know. That's where I feel like they're like, oh, there's rubbing. Well, if you're wearing jeans and now they're the high-waisted one, they're all up in there. You know it.
You know, it's funny. I just actually had this flashback because I actually didn't like wearing underwear when I was super young. And I hated
common, I don't think, because kids don't like the tendency of like that rubbing and stuff like that.
Yeah. And I remember once though I hated jeans. I was forced to wear these jeans and we were out to eat. And I just remember it was the worst feeling. Ugh. So I can't even as an adult think.
Yeah. I don't wash my jeans after every time I wear them. So if you're not wearing underwear, I would have to wash them.
If these people are wearing underwear for longer than a week, I don't think it matters.
No, you're probably right. Like I said, I know a lot of people who don't wear underwear. So
yeah, and there's nothing, I mean, that's great. I wish that I had that ability. And then too, like if you're wearing something where like, you know, shorts or something where somebody could see up it.
Yeah. So do you have, that's where I think people who don't wear underwear have to have underwear. Do you just not have underwear then? Is that just not
at all? Like you just don't buy it and you save $100 a year?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. Know.
You know, people feel if you don't wear underwear and you're in the group chat, just let us
know what you think. And then start going with what you did find about not wearing people who don't wear underwear, because I have heard this numerous times by my doctor.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like I said, I'm prone to UTIs and yeast infections. So I do understand.
So after sifting through all the news stories involving these insane durations of time that people are wearing their underwear, I finally found the statistics I was looking for on Health Digest's website. This information is from 2021, so it's recent. Yeah. Apparently, according to a survey conducted by Vanity Fair in 60 Minutes, a quarter of us, and I don't know if this us is just the United States or if it's larger sector of anybody who listens to 60 Minutes or watches 60 Minutes and reads Vanity Fair, but it doesn't really say. But anyways, apparently a quarter of us like to skip underwear altogether. So 25%. Okay. I personally think it would be lower, but that's just me.
I'm actually not shocked by that. That I was like, okay, 3/4 of us are, I guess. Yeah. I was not shocked.
So there are apparently benefits for not wearing underwear.
Yes, I hear this.
But there's also cons too. I didn't really get to the cons. I only got to the pros because I just thought it was interesting.
But yeah.
You may avoid skin irritation by not wearing any underwear, which I also find weird. I think you'd have more because there's not this nice protective barrier for your
vagina,
nether regions. Yeah. And well, even for guys too.
Right.
Like think about that rubbing.
Yeah. I don't know. There's things hanging around. Like, don't you want to have, like, that's the boxer thing. I can't imagine wearing boxers. Wear boxers.
That's basically going without underwear, I feel like. Yeah. What's the point?
Exactly.
Just free ball.
Then I feel like they'd be extra hangy because there's nothing supporting them. So I feel like if you were short or if you wear boxers, they're just extra hangy.
It's not doing anything for you. Apparently too, this one I found really interesting is you could fall asleep faster without underwear.
I was told by my doctor, she's like, if you can't not wear underwear during the day, at night, sleep with no underwear on. I can't. I've tried. I cannot. If anything, I just sleep with like a t-shirt and underwear on. I cannot sleep without underwear on. I can't fall asleep.
Yeah. And it says because sleeping naked can help the skin cool off faster, which may help lower body temperature and allow a person to get to sleep sooner. I like like you said, a t-shirt and underwear. I feel like that's, like you said, as far as rolling around naked, I don't know.
I do not like sleep.
I've passed out like that before, but it's not how I
for real. We're at the age where we have to have stories like that. Let's be for real.
I say I haven't passed out like that. But
yeah, but you would choose to do that.
Yes, I wouldn't if I'm getting ready for bed. Well, and having kids too, like that's just, for me personally, that's weird.
Yeah. We are a naked family in our house. I will say, like, I don't have a problem being naked around the kids, all that sort of that sort of thing. If something happens, I don't want to get up in the middle of the night and have to like quickly put my underwear on.
I'm saying like if they crawl into bed with you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like it's a barrier for me personally that.
Yeah. My kids are older, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, when they were younger, that'd be like.
Yes, exactly.
Like, can you keep your distance?
Yeah. Maybe if I try, because I was like, maybe if I try like pajama shorts without underwear, but then I'm just going to not sleep. I like sleeping with underwear on.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think what we do is great. We're doing fine.
Great. We're doing great.
Yeah.
All right. So you can also experience, this is for you, you can also experience fewer UTIs if you avoid wearing underwear.
Which I get. That makes sense. That
it's less trapped. But
right.
I just feel like because of everything like your clothes come in contact with, wouldn't that make you more prone to other infections?
I don't know.
Like I said, jeans too, man. There's no way you're not rubbing
jeans. And then also too, like think about leggings. Like
also the camel toe. There's no way you couldn't not have camel toe.
Mm-hmm. Especially now with like all the high rise stuff. It is high rise jeans. It's going to be the new
fashion is how big your camel toe is.
Yes. I don't know what that would be cool for anybody, but whatever.
This one was the most interesting for me personally. Speaking of high rise, without underwear, you could stop having heartburn.
Okay, so I understand this only because, when you were going to weddings, the Spanx, and you get the ones that would like go all the way up under your boobs, and I get heartburn all the time. Yeah. Yes. Well, I don't go anywhere. So
I had a wedding to go to in April, so that's the only reason I know.
Yes. And I remember I was at a wedding and I had to go take my underwear off in the bathroom, my Spanx underwear, because I was having such bad heartburn and my stomach was hurting so bad because they were so tight. And I was like, oh my God, I cannot. So I get that. I think that 100, but then it's like, don't wear that tight underwear other than for those special occasions.
This is specific to high rise underwear. Right. Can cause heartburn because of how close, like you said, it is. And the acid builds up.
Yeah.
I don't know how people can wear Spanx every day. Maybe it's something you get used to, but I
like the shapewear every day. I couldn't either.
I am trapped in a box or something.
I feel like
my
I'm
anxiety gets
I'm claustrophobic and I'm like, get me out of here. And then to go to the bathroom, you got to like strip your whole entire body. Like, how do you do that? Like, is there a pee hole?
Some of them have pee holes, but okay. So going back to underwear, I like wearing underwear with Spanx. I don't like being without it. And some of the Spanx, they have a cut out hole. So you like spread the fabric.
Which again, are people washing their hands after that?
Yeah. What if you get pee on it?
Yeah, then you're wet.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. But yeah, some of them do have that because I was looking to see if I could get another kind. Because like you said, the ones that go up to like the bra, they always end up rolling. Mm-hmm. And that's also super frustrating.
Which I actually got a corset one.
Ooh.
That I actually really, really like. So then you can wear your regular underwear and it's really nice. I have that. So when I do have to, I wear that.
I feel like my hips are too big for that.
Or
does it go down past your butt?
It goes just to like your tailbone.
Oh yeah, I probably couldn't do that.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm
sure there's all kinds of different ones, but I had that one and I did really like that one.
I don't do enough stuff to invest in.
No, to wear shapewear. Like my shapewear is my leggings.
Yeah. That's another thing too. Just going back to motherhood, maternity, their leggings also are my favorite because I can't stand the elastic on leggings. Mm-hmm. Like no matter what, it gives you some sort of muffin top. And these ones, it's nylon. Ooh. And so there's no cutoff.
Okay.
On me, because I'm short as hell. It goes up to right here. So I can just put my bra over it. And it's not tight. It's just super, because it's meant for pregnant women. So it's just super loose, but it stays on you no matter what size you are. And they're stretchy, they're breathable. I'm obsessed. But then they also have the post-pregnancy ones. So that's more like a Spanx.
Yeah.
Where it's that super tight elastic that keeps everything in place.
Everything in place. And it's like sticky. That's the other thing I hate about it was like as soon as you sweat, it's like stuck to your body.
Yeah, they kind of ruined me for like wanting to wear real clothes again. I mean, I'd say half my clothes are motherhood, maternity still. I still go and I buy their leggings. Why would I want to be uncomfortable?
Right. No, I get it. Like, so I wear the Fabletics leggings just because I'm that member. I pay a monthly membership for
I'm
it.
that member.
I'm that member. I'm that person that totally fell
I'm
for
that person.
that fell for the $45 a month, and you can get free clothes for $45
Yeah,
a month.
free. I don't think that's
free.
called free.
Yeah, so I totally fell for it. And that's the only leggings I wear. And I do love them, but they go up high enough on me because I'm short waisted. They typically go up to my boobs.
I need them to go past my hips.
Yeah, I do too.
And this will actually get into our next subject too, because like then we'll get to body shaming. But finishing up on the underwear too, it says you'll likely have less yeast infections if you stop wearing underwear.
Right.
Because again, it's the same as the UTIs as far as letting stuff breathe. Like I want to say like, let's try it for a week. But I don't think I could even.
I don't think I could. I have tried it. I have been there. I have tried it. Yes, because my doctor was like, just try it and see if you can. And I'm like, I cannot.
A thong for me is far enough for.
See, and that's all I wear are thongs. Like I typically.
I haven't worn a thong since.
I mean, that's probably why I have all these problems. Like, let's be for real.
I'm sorry, I forgot. I didn't put that in there because I didn't know you wear thongs. But that was one of the biggest things it said is thongs.
Thongs are the worst.
If you're gonna wear underwear, do not wear thongs.
Let's just be for real. I'm not doing it to be like sexy. Like I'm doing it because it's the only thing that fits my ass. Like I don't have to worry about like.
You have to try those.
Underwear. I just can't stand with wearing leggings all the time. I always have underwear lines, and not that it really matters to me, but I just don't want underwear lines. My ass already. I understand that too. I don't need the underwear lines to be like, hey. So if I can do something without underwear lines, that's my jam.
And this said you're most likely to get infections when you wear thongs because of all the rubbing of both areas.
Yep.
I can't even remember the last time I wore a thong. And now I just feel like my area down there would be too sensitive. Sometimes when you go too long without something, flip-flops even, I can't wear flip-flops because I stopped wearing them and now my skin rubs too much, you know, so.
Flip-flops and thongs, that's just, you can't wear them.
Yeah, you just go in between.
But so when my doctor said, she's like, if you just didn't wear thongs, you wouldn't have, because I was just getting yeast infections all the time. And she's like, there's just too much moisture. And I'm like, okay, so this is what she did tell me to do, because a lot of the reasons why people get yeast infections is because of the moisture, which can mess up your pH, and your pH can be messed up by so much stuff, like not drinking enough water, medications, hormones. pH is crazy. So one thing to do, which she knows I'm weird and I do all this stuff before I'll go and get on a medication. So she's like, okay, before I do anything, have you tried to do anything to treat yourself for this? And I was like, no, I did read that you could sit in a tub of apple cider vinegar. So I was going to try that. Because that'll
didn't try it.
I didn't because I was
God.
like, hey, I don't want to get all that apple cider vinegar, and I hate the smell
like
of it.
the weird phlegmy stuff that's in there. Could you imagine that crawling on your vagina?
Yeah. So she's like, nope, don't do that. I'm like,
don't do that.
Okay. So then this is what she tells me to do. She goes, okay, I know you're into all like the natural stuff. This is it. So she goes, go to the hometown pharmacy and get boric acid, and then get the clear capsules, gelatin capsules.
Boric acid.
Boric acid is like a white powder.
Okay.
And you put it in these capsules and you shove it up your vagina. Yep.
It doesn't work?
It works, especially for after sex. So this is TMI, but after sex is when bacteria is there, all that stuff, you know, like it's just whatever. And like, if you have weird pH, it can cause a yeast infection, all that kind of stuff. You shove it up there. So yeah, I came home and I was filling these capsules and I was like, what are you doing? I was like, well, I have to shove these up my vagina. Shove these up for my vagina. And keep in mind, you can buy them pre-fit. Like you could actually go online after I figured this out. You can go online and buy.
Is it cheaper to fill it yourself?
Probably not. I mean, by the time I've got over 1,000 gelatin pills capsules, if anybody needs size 0, I guess, or something.
Maybe that's your new business. Is I know. Start making them and selling them.
Well, some of my girlfriend, my one girlfriend that we were talking about being jewelers, she's like, when are you going to make me some? I was like, oh, they're black market, bitch. Like, I don't know. Like, and then I'm like, am I a liability if I give them to somebody that? So yeah, I mean,
only if they say that you cause some harm.
Yeah. So no, then you go online and you can find boric acid pills. It's for vaginal health.
Oh, interesting.
It's like a thing. And so then I Googled it and I was like, yep. And I actually called the pharmacy and was like, do you guys have boric acid? And the pharmacist was like, yes. And I was like, okay. I was told. She's like, no, I know what you're doing. I know what that's for.
Tell me.
It's cool. We've got everything you need. Come on over.
So is it only used for this?
Yes.
I'm assuming. Okay.
I don't know if boric acid, that's the only thing, but I do know when I said I need boric acid in capsules, she knows I'm not swallowing it. Yeah. She knows I'm not swallowing that shit. She knows it's going.
Does it just dissolve down there?
Yeah. It dissolves and the acid helps balance out your pH.
Okay, so I just found it quick. It says boric acid, more specifically orthoboric acid, is a compound of boron, oxygen, and hydrogen. It may also be called hydrogen borate or boracic acid. It is usually encountered as colorless crystals or a white powder. Oh, imagine if it was a crystal you're shoving up there.
I know. I'd be all on board
like
with that.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yep. Every day.
You're the new goop. Just start getting the crystals of this and telling women to shove it up their vaginas, and you'll be.
Then
the
I'd
new
be
Gwyneth
liable.
Paltrow.
Then I'd be liable for something.
True, that's true. Yeah, so it dissolves into water, and it occurs naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far, everything looks like it's vaginal.
It is. I tell you. I mean.
Oh, actually, it's apparently.
It doesn't kill parasites. Is that what you're gonna say?
That's actually the first thing that's on. Is it's a roach killer. Boric acid roach killer. So
it must be a different strain. It must not be like a pharmaceutical strain.
But it kills roaches.
Well, all I'm going to say is it helps the vagina health at the same time.
I'm adding this link because it's on Amazon. Do not use this for your vagina, people, but I got to take a picture of it and add it to.
Oh my God.
So amazing. That's the first thing that pops up.
That's the first thing that pops up.
And then everything else is for your vagina.
Mm-hmm. That's probably a more natural way to kill the insects.
Yeah. I mean, this thing is definitely kills roaches.
I feel like that has to be like a natural
bugs,
way.
Water bugs and silverfish.
I feel like that has to be like one of the natural ways to do it.
It also says it's also with lure, Lure. So
yeah.
Either
way,
we
are running out of time on this subject.
Oh, sure. Okay. Well,
I mean, I can talk all day on it, but
I could too, because I want to know too how many people wear thongs. Like I used to love wearing thongs, especially I used to always wear pencil skirts, and like you said, it was the underwear line. I didn't want to have underwear lines.
So,
but I also like having everything stuck in my vagina too, or not stuck in my vagina.
Not stuck in your.
But have my vagina, like fully covered.
For your vagina,
yeah, vagina covered, but you're good. So yeah, join the discussion and let us know if you wear underwear or not, and if you've ever shoved these vagina capsules.
Boric acid up your vagina. Okay, we will see you later. Talk to you later.
Talk to you next week.
Thanks for tuning in to Anonymous Mom.
Check out video episodes over on YouTube.
Have a question you want answered or a topic you'd love for us to discuss?
Email us at anonymousmompod@gmail.com. Or if you want to remain anonymous, join our Facebook group, Anonymous Mom, where you can post your topic or question anonymously.
Thanks for listening.